3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Well, before it gets dark, I'm going to take the Jeep out and have a little fun with it. I haven't really run it much. I got the lights all hooked up, top lights hooked up. We now have interior in it. This is what I had in the Blazer, but this is actually Jeep Gladiator interior. It even says Jeep on the steering wheel. So we got it set up pretty good there. There's no back compartment yet behind the back seats. It does have back seats though. We got it all leveled out the way I like it. Made a few little adjustments here and there, nothing major. Just haven't really run it much yet, especially since the interior's on it. So I picked up these little multicolor Christmas lights, the ones I use for my rock lights on all my other trucks. You've seen the green ones if you've seen my last video with it. I got red ones on this one. They didn't have no solid color ones today. I wanted blue and red and green like I usually get. But they had multicolor, so I bought a couple strands, and they're up $1 like everything else in the world. They were $1 before. Now they're $2. But anyway, we just use these for rock lights usually, so I guess I'll have multicolored rock lights on something. Probably this Jeep right here. So anyway, that's enough of that rambling. I just spent 3 hours at the DMV to get my ID renewed so that I can get my check from YouTube, because I didn't realize my ID had expired on my birthday. Well, I did realize it, but anyway, we took care of that today. But without an appointment, you have to sit there and wait and hope to be seen. They tell you might not even be seen. So luckily I was there 3 hours and I was able to get seen and get my ID taken care of. And now I can get my money. So that's the good news. They were booked on appointments until March. And I've already got an email from YouTube where they're ready to send me my money. And I got 45 days to get my ID that was expired taken care of. So I didn't have till March to be waiting on an appointment. I waited there today and got lucky. So thank God for that. Now let's get outside before it gets any darker. So, all right, before we get over to the course, I'm going to show you guys a little bridge that I built the other day. I started to build a bridge for the course that's going to have a roof over top of it and everything. And as soon as I got done building the bottom half, my wife seen it and she wanted it put in over here on the ditch. I'm going to steal it back for the course though. All my trucks got a squeak, don't they? Anyway, here's the bridge. It's pretty big, you know. I built it wide because that's just what I had. The materials were already that wide. I wanted a trailer to fit across it. And I wanted it, you know, to have a nice, walls holding it up with a nice roof on it. We're still going to probably put it in the course. It's kind of a big bridge, but it ain't really big enough for out here anyway. I didn't make it long enough for out here. I just decided to put it here for her. Can't fit under it because it's not quite high enough. I could have made it longer and it'd been fine, but like I say, I wasn't starting it for out here originally, so anyway, it works. So now, I forgot I can walk down here in the course and get a good shot of the truck, huh? But I don't see a snake. Let's see how good this thing does on a side hill for a Jeep hard body. It's actually pretty good. These are just little cheap shocks, but they're stiff. They're not going to flip real easy. And they're not a real long shock either, you know. Yeah, I need to pressure wash my house. I will have me some bricks coming soon for my course because I'm going to tear that chimney out. We don't use the fireplace no more, and I got a spot where it leaked up there. So I'm just going to tear the whole damn thing out, all the way down in the house, everything. That's just taking up space. we're doing a remodel and that's coming out. And that's a lot of brick for the course. Some nice pieces, huh? I'm enjoying this Jeep. I don't care how good it performs, to be honest. These wheels and tires just make it look good. There's something that sounds good. At least there's a driver behind the wheel and it actually has a wheel. That's nice. I'm seeing a path I usually don't hardly take, but I'm going to try it today because it's never been grown up like this to where it looks fun to come through here now. It's not a challenging path, it just looks pretty cool. At least I don't think it's a challenging path, don't mean it's not. A lot of loose leaves, but we made it, didn't we? You go, Gilligan. As you can see, we do got to fill that back in with these clear windows. Either that or tint the windows, but I'd rather just fill it in and see some scale items. Maybe make the back glass flip up. Has anyone else done that, I wonder? And you see what's happening with small tires on this bridge. This is not a smart decision, if you ask me. We're still going to do it. I don't care. Gilligan shouldn't have come over here if he didn't want to take a chance. Can this thing do it, is the question now. No. Okay, stay up there. Stay up there. Look at this. We got a wheel dangling in the back. True Jeep style. We're going to make it through this. This 1060 ESC is not a bad one though, is it? Motor combo in here is not too bad. I'll give it that for what it is, you know. Here's where it gets a little sketchy. Can we do this? Oh shit. You go, Gilligan. Oh, the whole body shifted when it done that. That's one thing you got to watch about magnetized bodies. I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest. Especially if you're running lights and stuff. And you got to worry about everything coming unplugged every time it comes off or anything. I put plenty long enough wire. That's not an issue for me. You know what? I don't know if I should even think about this. We're going to stand on this side. We're just going to see what kind of scariness I get out of this right off the bat. This is not a smart decision. It's a dry day though. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, okay, okay. Damn, that made it look easy, to be honest about it. Even come over the car easy. The whole bridge is about to fall sideways right here, in case you ain't noticed. Oh God, bad driving, bad driving. Yep, the whole bridge is about to fall. We got to do some work on that. I just ain't had no time. I've had people ask me, why'd you trade the Gen 8? Did you not like it and stuff? And no, I love that truck. Anyone who knows my channel knows I love the Gen 8. I really just wanted this. Like I say, it doesn't matter what something's worth to one person or another to me. I will give up something that's worth more than the other item if I want that other item, and that's just what I'm looking for. And I was wanting this hard body Jeep, and because these tires and stuff were on here, that's what sold it for me. If it didn't have these wheels, it had some big old 1.9s or something on there, I'd have probably never even looked at this truck. Because these wheels just looked Jeep. They are Jeep wheels, but the size of the tire, the whole challenge that I'm trying to put this truck through right now that it should not be doing, and it's doing it. That is why I traded. You know, it's only worth what somebody thinks it's worth on either ends, and we're both happy on this trade, so that's always good news, is when both people are happy. You got a great trade. And putting better stuff in them later, that's something everybody wants to do their stuff anyway, really. So I don't mind switching a few parts, making it my own. And to be honest, the first thing I thought was, I'm gonna paint that thing. And now the gold has grown on me. What do you guys think about color? I know it's a lot of work to go to change the color, but honestly, this color has grown on me in a couple days time, because it looks like a real one too. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I almost grabbed it. That was a sweet bunny hop wheelie. I do not think I got that on camera, but that's okay. You guys can believe me if I didn't. Drag brake on this setup ain't as good as some of my other rigs, but it's not bad, you see. It doesn't have the portal gearing reduction and, you know, all that. I don't remember, have I tried these metal rails yet with this? I think ooh man, once you give it gas, it's gone though. I forgot, this ain't a 1080. And I'm really trying hard not to go slinging the body off of it today, or busting it. But we are going up this today. Okay. Okay, now most all of my trucks so far, I've done a turnaround test right here. It gives you a little side hill turnaround. It shows you just how much it takes to turn around, and it tests your side hill ability. And I kind of started a little late on this one already. I usually use the rocks to help hold my truck up on that side, but like that. But once you do it wrong, you're done. Uh-oh. We were done. We did all right. I could have pulled it off had I drove that a little bit slicker, but we got close. I really should have stayed over there, but this rock just went higher and I'm at the edge. Look at this shit. That is not a safe way to drive, people. Gilligan, if it would have had a passenger, that dude would have bailed on him and he'd have been gone. And we do not have this downhill control. Should we even just, yep, we're going. We're gonna try it. We're already here, right? Oh boy. You know what? My ass end got hooked, or I would have just slid it on down, to be honest. That didn't even sound right, but the metal is what's holding me instead. It's kind of narrow enough to break me. That's pretty cool. Okay, now we're going to do the one thing that I highly doubt we should do, and that's try to get up this without smashing this body and doing a backflip. And I do not see slow crawling happening, so we're probably gonna have to just go for the goose. But we're all gonna try it first and see what kind of tip ability we have. Maybe with these little tires I'll have a better shot than some other trucks do. Maybe not, but can we do this? Yes, we can, we can. I think I might have done that the other day. I can't even remember, to be honest, but well, we made it. But anyway, I do want to get the brushless system in my high trail or something, and I can take that Hobby Wing 1080 and all them parts and put into something else. Now what we're doing here is It's another one of them things where you tell your buddy to get out of the truck before you go. Ooh, it was just go with it. Once it started rolling, I just had to give her some gas and go. You know what? Before we end it, let's go ahead and hit the rocks over here again. It's a good challenge. Oh, didn't make that turn very well. Again, this here was built with TRX4 in mind, so it's got to make it a challenge in itself. Of course, I shouldn't have come over so wide right off the bat. If I hit the right line the first time, I wouldn't have to do all this, would I? Or would I? You never know. This is one of them you just kind of got to give it gas and go with it and don't back out sometimes, but you got to be steering it the right way when you do. See there? If you don't hesitate, you're going to make it. But you got to be ready for the wheels to be straight. Look at this. This is one of my favorite parts. Woohoo! Do the steering rock. Look at that. Oh man, this is dangerous, isn't it? Wow. This thing's awesome, actually. When you do that, every time my body shifts, it goes like forward or whatever, but hey, it'll probably bounce back into place. There we go. Where else have I not drove this yet? I probably have drove it on most of the obstacles I got so far, but not sure. These little tires, you don't want to go slow there, do you? Oh, crap. And we still made it. Hey, look at the body just came off. Oh, it went back on. Up, came off, went back on. Up, we're back on. We're back on. Body just hops out of the way for a minute when you need it to. Ooh, we don't want to go that way though. Come on now, we ain't trying to break nothing. Oops. It's great for running on the beach or something, or trail riding, but if you're gonna rock crawl, I don't know about these magnets. Maybe they make better ones, huh? But I'm not gonna run this truck very hard often. It ain't like I'm gonna enter it in competition or something. If there's a small tire competition, I'm just gonna put these tires on something else, probably. Oh God, this is dangerous. About what it's like when you're trying to run a 6-cylinder or 4-cylinder downhill in a competition or something, isn't it? Can I do this? Oh boy. We're going. We're gonna make it too. It's actually a pretty capable truck.